Hello friends, many of my students nowadays are asking me, hey Kiran, when is the current recession is going to be end? Or else what is the current status of the job markets right now? Or else when we'll be getting the calls? So these are all the various questions that people are asking me. So in this particular video, we'll be discussing when the current recession is going to be end, or else the current situation of the job market, when it will be improvising and when we'll be getting the calls. So in order to understand this thing, so first of all, we have to go to the post-COVID situation. So at that particular point in time, if you see the US economy, so it has been drastically decreased. Okay, the inflation rates has drastically increased at that particular point in time. Okay, so this is the point where the recession has started, correct? So that is the first step. And secondly, after that one, the Russian and the Ukraine war has also been started. Okay, so where the recession continued. Okay, so it has not stopped, but still it has continued because of the Russian-Ukraine war. And after that one, thirdly, the US interest rates have been drastically increased. Okay, this is another step where the Russian still continued, not only continuing, the particular organizations, they have started laying off their employees. So if you see at that particular point in time, especially at the end of 2022 or at the starting of 2023, so many organizations just like Google, Meta, Twitter, Microsoft, Amazon, whatever it may be, okay, so all the product-based companies, they have removed their employees in a larger extent. Not only these organizations, following them, several other organizations, they have also removed those employees. Okay, and again, even the Indian markets, they have continued again laying off their employees as well. So this trend is still continuing even now also. Yes, even now also in July also I have seen some people, they have been laid off from their organizations and all. So if not directly, they are removing their employees. Okay, the organizations are removing the employees in terms of background verification check, or else in terms of the particular performance issues and all. Okay, so this is the main thing. Okay, so whenever this kind of layoffs, if you think that they have been stopped, or else the employees are interested in performing the cost reduction mechanisms. Okay, so if you see nowadays, they are not interested in paying the particular variable pay, or they are stopping the benefits of the employees. So the cost reduction mechanisms, the cost cutting mechanisms also are continuing. This is a clear indication that still they are in the phase of reducing their particular costs and all. So if this is happening, so how the recruitments will be happening actually? So when and where it is a urgent requirement is there, then only they are recruiting. Okay, otherwise they are postponing the particular recruitments and all. So whenever the particular layoffs, if we come to a position, okay, where there are no layoffs happening, or where there is no cost cutting mechanisms are involved, or the companies are not adopting any kind of cost cutting mechanisms, then we can understand now the situation is stable, and now we can always have the businesses again growing, and we can always have the opportunities, right? And again, if you see the current US scenario, okay, it's a kind of a good news for us where the interest rates have been standardized. So I'm not saying this. So whatever the official financial sources are there, okay. So if you can even see in Google as well, you can always find the US interest rates have been standardized, okay, and also in the coming future they may come down as well. The interest rates may come down as well. So at that particular point in time, okay, definitely the business will be growing, and then we can always have more job opportunities and all. So how, Kiran, how you are saying that whenever the interest rates come down, how the markets will grow? Yes, definitely when the business, when the interest rates come down, right? So the job markets will grow because the spending nature increases of the people. Okay, the investments increases. So whenever this happens, right, even the organizations, they can deploy the particular projects to the particular Indian organizations and all. For example, if you see now, so whatever the maintenance projects, if you consider, right? So now they are taking those maintenance projects back. I have seen, okay, in my organization itself, I have seen they are taking those maintenance projects to their own set of people. So they will be deploying their own people, right? So for example, say if you take a technology like Splunk, not only Splunk, any other technology, they will be having their own set of people at their end, and whatever the maintenance tasks and all, they will be deploying it to the particular Indian organizations and all, right? So if you say maintenance tasks, so you know, right, very well. So whatever the minor things will be there. So whatever the user groups creation, or else whatever the particular modifications in the dashboard or in the reports, or else the data monitoring kind of stuff, all those things will be there in a particular monitoring project and all. So these things will not be involving more technical knowledge, or they won't be taking more time to complete. So what they are doing now, these type of tasks they are taking back and they are providing to their particular employees, where they have to perform apart from their original tasks. Okay, now they have to do these tasks as well. Okay, so that is the kind of stuff. That means what, they are reducing the cost, in other words, correct? So when all these things will be stopping, again they will be providing the particular maintenance projects and all to the Indian job markets, whenever the particular interest rates come down. So then that will be a clear indication for us, the job markets will be growing, okay, the business will be growing, and then we'll be having the opportunities. So now, as we have discussed that the particular interest rates have been standardized, so now in the near future they can also come down. So in the near future, even the job markets also grow, we can always consider. So in my opinion, after 2 months, okay, after 2 months like that, we can always have a good job market again, where we'll be having a good business and the opportunities may increase. So at this particular point in time, especially the job aspirants, what they have to do, they need not panic, okay, because the calls are very less. And even now also, if your experience is more than 5 years or 6 years, especially that's what I'm seeing in Splunk. So you can always have the jobs and all. Okay, so whenever there is a requirement, they are having the particular jobs. Otherwise, they are postponing the particular jobs and all, because they are still in a phase of reducing costs. Okay, so that is the thing. So at this particular point in time, the job aspirants, what they can do, they need not panic, but they can always try to improvise their skills. If they have a technology, so they can always improvise the particular technology and all. For example, say if you know Splunk admin or Splunk development, now what you can do, you can always have a look at the apps, okay, where just like your Splunk ITSI or Splunk security apps and all. So that definitely it will be an added advantage for you. Tomorrow, whenever there is a software boom, again you can always have an advantage over others, and there is always a better chance for you to crack the interview in the first place. And also at the same time, okay, even people who are working in other technologies, they can always learn Splunk, so that it will be an added advantage to their career as well. Not only to the it will be added advantage, but even your salary also increases, because if you learn software just like Splunk, which is related to big data. Okay, so we are in a data overflowing stage right now. We are in a era where data is overflowing. So whenever there is big data, definitely you should deal with Splunk itself. Okay, so if you learn Splunk, even your career also flourishes. So you can always improvise your skills, so that it will be an added advantage for you. So please share this video to your friends, so that they can also benefit it. And apart from this, I'm going to change my channel name to Tectonic with Kiran. So earlier the channel name was Splunk Power Learners, because I am going to post, okay, even career related topics, just like now what I am doing, okay, and career related tips apart from Splunk topics, okay, and Splunk tutorials, whatever I am posting. Okay, so even career topics also I'll be giving to you people. So you can always make a note of that one. So that's all in this video, and again with another topic we'll be meeting in another video. Until then, have a great time. Bye bye.